It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Bills and the Rams, under the lights on Thursday night.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, great to be here now in our 7th year together in the booth. Hard to believe. And we have an excellent kickoff to the 2022 NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the defending champion Los Angeles Rams.
And let me echo your words. It is an excellent kickoff to the 2022 season because it's a special night. It's opening night. We play it on a Thursday. But how about this? The first time either one of these teams has played in this NFL opener since it was moved to Thursdays in 2002. And we know why the Rams are here. They won the Super Bowl last year. Buffalo, they're here because they're exciting. They are the favorite in the AFC. And remember,
on second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Again, they'll throw with Elliott. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
it's been a great big drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris. A gain of 3, second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me.
Now we drop you into an intriguing situation. The offense going for it on 4th and 2. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Deontay Hardy, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills have regained the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16. Brady now on 1st down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Van Jefferson, a 16-yard touchdown as they have taken the lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now,
just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. That throw by Brady incomplete. What a matchup here for our first game of 2022. The 103rd season in NFL history, and this is the first of 200. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Here's Brady. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, Nyheim Hines. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than to play this. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Next to Rashad Evans' name, you can put a tally for a tackle for loss. Really excellent effort on the defensive side of the football. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Brady's throw here hauled in by Cup. And they work this out past the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Landry. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, Partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Okay, now the field goal unit out on the field as they look to extend this third quarter lead. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very... A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Throwing is Brady on third down. And that is incomplete. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16. He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 41 yards on the ground for him so far. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on third and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Another carry tonight for the workhorse, Elliott. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go to Elliott again. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Allen and the Bills now down 24-17. A minute. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Allen. That's taken in by Knox. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Throwing is Allen. And that's complete to Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Been a bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick-6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously. But the first game of the year, always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Los Angeles, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here.